Hey guys, I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing the 4th tower in the etoh Soul Crushing Tower reviews. If you don't know what this series is, it's basically where I take a specific Soul Crushing tower, preferably one I've beaten, and I just play through the tower, explaining what I like and dislike about that tower and just give my general thoughts on it and opinions. I'll mostly be doing more like creative or modern soul crushings because it's kind of boring to do like older ones, and that's not exactly like entirely true. There are some pretty good old soul crushing towers, but I'll mainly be doing the more modern ones like zone 7, like the later zones and maybe later rings. I might also start a Citadel review series that I hope that'll be pretty good, and I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but I think soul crushing reviews might be my priority for now. Anyways, as you probably saw in zone 10, today we are doing Tower of Complexity and Volatility, a lower end terrifying, and the first terrifying of the series actually. As you can see, I've been spending a lot more time grinding the soul crushing towers rather than the non-SE towers. Although I have completed some of the more easier ones, I do want to complete more of the remorseless towers. Anyways, to start off this soul crushing review, I'm going to show you where the portal for Tokav is. You just go over to the advanced towers near TOTDF. There should be this like kind of back alley kind of area. You just go all the way here, follow the river, jump down here, and it should be like a warning sign. You just go in here, and here is Tokav. Overall, this tower didn't really take me that long to beat. It's also my 5th terrifying tower. As you can see, I've completed all these, but I have completed Tower of Chromatic Inclination and etoh. I'm sure some of you might have seen that video. Anyways, today we're doing Tokav, so let's get straight into it. Starting off, I think the tower has some pretty cool gameplay. I mean, it's a cool introduction to, you know, some of the boosts and stuff like that, even though a lot of the things are mentioned more like later in the tower. Floor 1 is also like really short too. I think this is like the only normal lodge in the tower. All the other lodges are literally like conveyor lodges, which is funny. Anyways, that is floor 1 done. As you can see, it was pretty quick, which I do like about that, because I saw myself failing floor 2 quite a bit actually, so I wanted to get back here quicker. And then you have the conveyor lodges, which is pretty cool. Not really a new idea, although I feel like it's pretty like useful in a tower like this, or a nice feature mechanic. And then you have the different kind of lengthed vines, which is cool why it's color coded, but it should be pretty easy to tell considering this has no length and this one has medium. And then the green ones, which aren't showed pretty like early into the tower, but they have longer like vines. And the abundant progress, which I like because that's actually really useful. And at floor 3, we're given the extra jumps, or the double jumps, but which is also pretty cool. There's a lot of mechanics, and there's also the jump boosters, which I forgot to mention earlier. Anyways, the first half of this tower isn't like too bad, but I think it is definitely like pretty fun if you're skilled enough. It's really where like 7 is where it starts to like ramp up the difficulty. And then we're already at floor 4. This tower is actually pretty short, but Still, don't underestimate it. Anyways, you're also introduced to the time slowdown mechanic, which is really cool. Like, I don't think there's any other tower that has like used this. Like, it's really cool, and you'll see later that there's a part that speeds up time, which is definitely cool. It makes this tower stand out a lot compared to like some of the other Zone 10 towers. It's been a while since I played this, but hopefully I do kind of remember a little bit. This video might actually be a little shorter than I think. I didn't know this tower was like pretty short. I think we're on floor 4. I mean, even though this tower is like terrifying, I feel like if it wasn't for the punishment on floor 9 and 10, it would definitely be like extreme. Also, the music in this tower is like really, really good. Like, I never really paid attention to the music that much when grinding, probably because I was locked in. But dude, some of the songs just fit so well. Like, the creators actually did like a good job like getting the music. I think floor 7, 8, 9, and 10 are probably my favorites. All the songs are good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the later floors just have the better ones. Oh yeah, you have the, I guess, is it the fling kind of thing? And seeing this might remind you of Tower of Hollow Reformations, and yes, it definitely feels like TOHR, but harder, and with more mechanics. I don't even think it was made by the same creators. I think it was just like inspired by TOHR. I gotta be honest, I feel like this tower is definitely like a lot better than TOHR. Like, I did not really like TOHR, if I gotta be real, but dude, I like actually decently enjoyed this tower. It didn't take like that long to beat. You just gotta like practice quite a bit and you'll eventually get like consistent at it. But yeah, anyways, we have the kind of speed, like the parts that speed up time, which is pretty cool. Also, the kind of fling things right here, they work so much better in this tower than they do in TOHR. I don't know why, they just barely worked for me in that tower, but it actually made it like so frustrating to play. Like, dude, I don't know, bro. Like, 9 and 10 were just really hard for me, but like I eventually got past it. I think if you beat TOHR before this, then you definitely have like a pretty solid chance at beating it. Oh, also here we have floor 6, which is pretty cool. It starts a new act. Also, I don't know if any of you guys have vertical mobility, but VM just doesn't work on this. So whenever I failed floor 9 and 10 when I was trying to practice, and I hit a speed section and I tried to VM up, I just die like every time because it just didn't work. I also kind of like how there's like different acts in this tower. Like, if we get to floor 7, like, it'll make more sense, but each floor is like in a specific act, like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, which is pretty cool. I guess it's pretty cool that they kind of split it up, because floor 6, like floor 1, take floor 1, 2, and 3 for example, they're all like blue, but then you get to floor 4, which is like purple, and then you get to floor 5, which is like red, and then you get to 6, which I think is Act 3. I don't really remember. Is it Act 3? Oh yeah, it's the start of Act 3. So it uses like a lot of like different materials. You see like the universal studs in the welded texture. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool to mention. I just liked how it's all not one kind of act. Like, it's not all kind of the same theme. They like put in different themes, which is pretty cool. But here we are on floor 7, and dude, this song is so good. Like, bro, if you asked me for my favorite song on this tower, it would be floor 7. But anyways, they kind of turn in the speed, like the slowdown time and speed up time mechanics into like a zone. So like, you don't have to press a part to do it, which is pretty cool. Like, if you're actually like really locked in on 9 and 10, you could for sure like beat it that run, even though 9 has like some pretty complex gameplay. I mean, overall, I think floor 7 is like pretty okay in terms of gameplay. Like, it's not the worst part. I failed this part a lot. I don't know why I failed this part so much. It wasn't really that hard. To be honest, I really didn't think I would actually like enjoy this tower, because I didn't really like TOHR, but I guess it's possible. Oh yeah, I hate this jump. This jump is so weird for me. It's really not like that hard, but I sold it so many times in real runs for some reason. I'm kind of underestimating like how long this video might be. This might be one of my shorter videos, but I mean, this tower is also pretty short, to be honest. I mean, we're already 14 minutes in, so I mean, but I'll probably cut out some parts. And then here you get to the part where they combine. They combine the time dilation zones. Dude, they introduce so many new mechanics like you've never seen before, and they just take those mechanics to the absolute limit, bro. Like, they combine literally anything they've introduced. I gotta say, it does make the tower a lot more interesting and unique, but sometimes I feel like it's sometimes I feel like it's quite overkill, but I think it's pretty okay for the most part. And then here we are to 9 and 10. From here on out, you will enter another dimension. The wormhole is dangerous and permits no failure. Proceed with caution. Now, as you might expect, 9 and 10 are 100% the hardest floors of the tower. I feel like 10 is longer than 9, but 9 has harder gameplay. I feel like. I don't know. 9 has like it has pretty hard timings, so you definitely might want to practice these floors. Yeah, definitely practice these floors, because you're likely gonna fail them at least like once or twice, which I did too. But yeah, here we are at floor 9, act 4, and falling will immediately end your run. And dude, this looks so cool, bro. Like, if this is one of your first or second like terrifying towers, getting here is another feeling, bro. It is actually so cool, bro. Anyways, on to the gameplay. That is probably like one of the hardest parts of 9 already over with, so if you got past that, good luck, or good luck and good job. I feel like if you take your time though, it's not like the hardest thing in the world. You just gotta kind of learn the timings, because a lot of them are pretty hard, but not all of them are like insanely hard. Don't underestimate that part, please. It's not as hard as you think. So is this either. Don't choke. I actually choked this once. This was my first 9 fail. Boom. 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 Nope, don't do that. And then here is floor 10. Yeah, floor 10. You can see what I mean when I say it definitely looks longer than 9, bro. This song is really good though. This is my second favorite song in the whole tower. Please don't overthink any of the gameplay on 10. Just kind of do it. Like, you overthink this gameplay, like, it's not gonna end well. I don't know if I failed 10. I probably did like once, but that might have been it. I don't know. I don't really remember from when I played it. I mean, it wasn't really that long ago. I think I grinded it after Tower Blast Power, which was my first Zone 10 tower. Just lock in on this part, please, bro. It's tighter than I think. Pretend I made that. I mean, overall, I think floor 10 should be coming to an end soon. I don't know. Just a few more jumps and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's the end over there. So yeah, you're pretty close. Just gotta lock in. Please don't I think I might have failed that. Yeah, that was probably one of my 10 fails. Oh yeah, please do this jump. Dude, please practice that jump. You're gonna need it. Oh yeah, practice that too. I didn't necessarily fail the end of 10, but yeah, it's definitely scarier than you think. And then yeah, with that, you just beat Tower of Complexity and Volatility. Overall, this was like actually one of my favorite terrifyings. I can't even lie. Like the grind was kind of frustrating, but dude, it's like such a unique tower. Even though a lot of people say it's like, you know, similar to TOHR and that's not very like unique, I still feel like even though it's kind of like Hollow Reformations, I still feel like it's kind of unique in its own way. Like, I don't know, just something about TOCAB just really made me enjoy it, and I kind of wish I could go back to the time when I grinded this, because dude, I wanted to keep playing this tower even though it like actually kind of got me mad, dude. But overall, I'm glad I did not drop this tower. And yeah, I did beat it pretty quick, but that's also because I had a few other terrifying towers like before I played this, so I say definitely come prepared, like client object based extremes, because this is definitely client object based, like no doubt about it. Overall, I do think this tower was generally a really fun tower to grind. Like I enjoyed grinding pretty much the whole time. Like dude, it's just a lot of people don't like Tower of Hollow Reformation, so they just expect this tower's bad. Like even if you didn't like TOHR, which I didn't, I still enjoyed this tower, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Sorry it was kind of a more, I don't want to say filler upload, but this definitely didn't really take me that long to like record. But honestly, like as long as I get this out, I feel like if there's one thing I want to improve on in my YouTube channel is getting a better upload schedule. And sometimes I literally just cannot upload, and like you guys are gonna have to bear with me on those days. But I mean, overall, I think yeah, this video does kind of do the job. But I think my next video will actually be better, because next video, spoiler, overall, I think that is the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed and got like a better idea if you are going for Tower of Complexity and Volatility. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.